Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon. Today, I'm very blessed and grateful because I have here my two best friends during uni. First is Badi. He's currently in Malaysia. He's an Indonesian, and also someone who's very far away from here, from Japan, who is Erina, Kataoka Erina. So thank you guys for being here, for sparing your time to share about your leadership experience with us. Without further ado, maybe I'm gonna just jump to the questions. Firstly, I would like to maybe just a background story about why I invite you guys both. So I meet Buddy and Erina in UM. So thanks to UM for meeting us there. Buddy is a full-time student in UM, and Erina is an exchange student from Japan. She spent one semester in UM, and during that one semester, that was, I think, one of the best semesters that I've gone through in UM, thanks to you. And Buddy also helped me throughout my 3 years in UM. Since last semester, we hang out a lot. We perform music a lot. So these two are some of my closest friends in UM. Without further ado, I'm just gonna start firstly with Buddy. Would like to know more about you, maybe just a little bit. Can you please introduce yourself, what you are currently doing, your hobbies, maybe even your food, anything, just share, please.
All right, thank you, Amel. It's been a long time we never met again because of this pandemic. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhamad Badi Nurhakim. You guys can call me Badi. I'm an alumni of UM 2019. I took International Business Management, and now I work at Penang in one of telemarketing company. And yeah, okay.
This is your second year, third year?
This is my second year for working in Malaysia, especially in Penang. Yeah, but during this 2 years working experience, I just do a WFH or work from home. So yeah, it's challenging year for everyone in this world, right?
Everyone's struggling.
So
yes. What do you usually do during lockdown? Maybe your hobby, because you like music?
Yeah, one of the activity that I still doing is doing some music things, and maybe for now I just try new things like cooking or playing games, or yeah, do everything that I never been experienced before. Yeah. Like for example, yeah, you can see from my hair, I just coloring my hair. Okay, it's not important, right? So, but yeah, just try a new thing in my life.
Quarantine makes us unlock new skills, even unimportant skills. And maybe I'm just gonna move on to Erina. Can you introduce yourself to Erina? What you're currently doing, where do you live, and all, please.
First, thank you for inviting me to this interview. My name is Erina Kataoka from Japan, and now I'm studying to get a master's degree at a university in Japan. And
what semester are you in?
Now, third semester.
Third semester. So it's online class as well.
Yes.
What's your course again, Rina?
International public policy.
International public policy. Is it in line with your past degree? Obviously. What did you say?
Yes. Yes.
Entrepreneurship, if I'm not mistaken. No?
Sorry.
For your degree,
Mhm.
what was the course that you take? Is it
International studies? So
okay.
both are related to international, but more the current course is more focused on the public policy.
Public policy.
Yes.
Interesting. So, what are your activities during maybe holiday? Right now, it's summer holiday. You also cook like Badi, or maybe do your hair.
Should I?
You should.
You can try after this.
Tell me the suitable color later.
Maybe cook new recipes.
New recipe. Yeah. These days, now it's difficult to go outside. So I'm reading comic books and books like novel.
Reading novels,
Yes.
comics.
Yes.
Okay.
That.
YouTube.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for introducing yourself and sharing a little bit about yourself. Actually, there's an interesting experience that Badi experienced during his second last semester.
Yeah, actually in 5th semester.
So you went to Korea, right?
Yeah, the South Korea, not the other one.
Korea, the Oppa one. You went to South Korea with Isaac, and that was for a volunteering program. So can you please share about that experience? Why did you choose and decide to go to Korea for that volunteering project, and what did you do there, and what do you find is really useful or maybe surprise you when you get there?
Okay. Back to 2018. So I just got opportunity. I got an opportunity to visit South Korea at the time. So I applied to Isaac project in South Korea. Actually, I applied for many countries before, but yeah, I just got approval from South Korea. So at the time, I went to South Korea about 6 weeks. During that volunteering project, I taught students to learn English, basic, simple English. For example, like what is the name of the day, and then also the numbers, and yeah, many things. But actually, the objective of my project is about I forget. Wait, nanti di-cut ya Mel. Health and environment. Yeah, and okay. At the time, I taught students about the difference between Indonesia and also Korea about their management in order to conduct or to apa sih mah sorry for my bad. Apa sih bagaimana proses apa sih namanya Mel? Aku jadi bego. Proses untuk memanage sampah atau ini apa namanya? Apa sih limbah? Limbah. Apa bahasa itu?
Waste. I don't know.
Waste pollution.
Recycling.
So yeah, so at the time I learn and teach to the student over there about what is the difference between Indonesia and Korea in order to nurturing the waste pollution. So what things that amazed me at that time is about their discipline. So all Korean, I guess, they very strict about the kebersihan apa namanya?
Cleanliness.
They very strict about cleanliness. So yeah, it's really interesting that they really concerned about waste pollution to create a new product, to recycling into a new product. So yeah, at the time I just visit one of the factory to produce waste pollution becoming a new product. And also in Korea, actually, that was my first time to visit Korea, and also my first time experience the winter season. So yeah, it's very challenging for me because in Indonesia there are only 2 seasons. So yeah, for some people maybe it's not easy to adapt with that new environment. You know, the temperature is very low. Yeah, for now maybe temperature become also very important because when we want to visit some places we have to check our temperature, right? But maybe in winter season we will get the low temperature for all people, I guess. Yeah. At that time, it was my first experience to adapt with winter season, and also I really amazed with South Korean culture because it's really different with Indonesia. For example, the way they behave, the way they talk is very different. So yeah, I just learned that in between 2 countries, they have a uniqueness. So yeah, I just learned that we cannot judge another one before we don't know about their culture or their how to say, intinya Mel, kita nggak bisa mengukur sebuah negara itu dari sudut yang nggak pernah kita lihat gitu loh. Apa ya? So we cannot judge every single country without how to say?
Maybe you have to experience it first. Maybe you have to experience and
yeah. And because yeah, maybe some people just think that enggak ding.
Yeah.
Okay, I make it simple. So the apa? The sesuatu yang bisa diambil apa Mel?
Something that you can get.
So something that I can learn from that experience is oh my god. You can edit after this, Amel.
No problem.
Because yeah, I don't know. Suddenly my brain stuck.
Wait.
So I make it short about that experience. The things that I learned from that experience is I learned from that student in one of Korean school of over there. So they have a lot of ambition. They have a lot like future. I mean, punya tujuan. They have dream to achieve goals. Yeah. So ya udah apa Mel kau punya mimpi. So yeah. So I just think that okay Mel.
All right, I get your point.
Yeah.
Actually, you went there to learn, to teach the kids. However, you also learn a lot
Yes.
from the culture, from the people, and you see that Korean has, I don't know, they know what they want to do and what they want to be in the future. They have targets and goals, and that's actually really inspiring to me.
And also the government is really serious about their culture. So as we know right now, Korean culture becoming becoming famous right now, like from food, from culture, from songs. So yeah, their government is really concerned to expand their knowledge, their culture, the world. So yeah, that was amazing. Regarding our nation or Indonesia, yes, have a lot of cultures and also a lot of things that we can bring from our nation to the world. But yeah, their government is more concerned about
We can't hear you, buddy. Right, I think Buddy's having a line problem. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Can you guys hear my voice clearly? Yeah. So, yeah, I hope that can answer your question, Amel.
Yes. Thank you for your answer. It's very inspiring to me and probably to Erina too, because if we want to learn about something or we want to know about a culture, we can't just see what the media portrays. We maybe have to jump into the country and experience the lifestyle, talk to the people, share, and I'm pretty sure that that experience opened your eye and how you see maybe South Korean culture and the people. I really want to go there too. So thanks for sharing that. And you also mentioned about discipline and how different the people, maybe you're comparing it to Indonesian. I think that stereotypically Japanese is also discipline. Do you think the reason actually why I want to bring you here is because I'm amazed by your characters. You are disciplined, and then what I see is that you hear other people's opinion, very appreciating, and along with that, you are also you are strong-minded. You know what you wanted. You're determined with what you want and what your goal is. So those are actually the characteristic of a good leader, Erina. So even though you haven't become a head of department or a president or something, but there's something in you. So do you think that is because of the environment that your upbringing you are being brought up by your family? Is it the culture, or is it from school? What influence those kind of characteristics that maybe many Japanese have, and you also have, like discipline and appreciating, or even appreciating food, even though you don't like something. I noticed that you won't tell it to other people, you won't insult other people. So what are the main maybe influence?
My character, it's just what I think by myself. But my character is built by, like, when it's family, and the other is school environment, and friends also.
Friends too. Does the teacher, I remember seeing a video about a Japanese school. They're still like 7, 8 years old, and they're cleaning the classroom, and then they share the food. They must, I don't know, take turns sharing the food. They become the organizer of the lunchtime and things like that. Do you experience that too?
Yes, yes.
So that's taught since younger age.
Yeah, but it's actually like, yeah, like as Badi said, like Japanese also kind of people who are disciplined. Sorry, my English. Yeah, but still, like, I think they are very like their character is very different from person to person, and I think I am kind of disciplined student. And I think, like, I'm typical. Typical means not nowadays, but like easy to the image which people the image which people can have easily. This kind of image, I'm similar person.
So you are kind of like a stereotypical Japanese.
Yes.
From what I concluded, like discipline and punctual.
But less flexibility.
more globalized.
Thanks to you.
Okay. Can you please share your experience? How you selected to become an exchange student to UM? Why did you select Malaysia, maybe, and what you learned during your experience, the culture and everything in Malaysia, please?
Okay. So the first is, why did I choose Malaysia? Actually, like when I went to Malaysia, this is a third year student. And to the first years, when I was first year student, like I went to not Malaysia, but I went to the Philippines. This is a first country for me to go abroad. Of course, there are Philippine people, but not only Philippine people, but also there are other people who are from ASEAN countries. This is why I start to have interest in ASEAN countries. After that, I go back to my country. I interact with exchange students, especially from ASEAN countries. Yes. Why did I choose Malaysia?
Because actually, you have Thailand, you have Indonesia, Singapore. You have other countries other Asian countries, but you select Malaysia. What makes it interesting?
Actually, the first, like,
Japanese.
really?
Yeah.
English, okay. So, how to say?
Take your time.
Ntar Pak matiin AC mau dingin.
Begin. Yeah, I have no particular reason before I went. But wait,
Just
the reason.
like.
But like I'm interested in ASEAN countries. Yeah, of course I wanted to go study abroad, but not decide one country.
Okay. So anything that's available, just select it.
Now I think that it's very but now I feel that like I was very lucky to exchange in Malaysia.
You learn about the cultures and then think what's the most interesting?
Religion.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah. Malaysia is Islam is the largest religion in Malaysia.
Yes.
Also, the constitution also uses Islamic law. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
First thing, I should not.
Huh?
I should not choose this kind of topic.
No, it's okay. It's sharing. No one's sensitive.
Are you laughing, buddy?
No. Okay. Behave.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's not a sensitive topic at all because it's coming from an outsider perspective. So we just want to hear others' perspective. It's sharing.
Like as you know, like we how to say, compared to like your country or Malaysia, Japanese, not all, but yeah, like me. Yeah, I also not how to say, okay, sorry.
No problem.
I didn't take kind of religious education like you took, so I don't have any image of what is religion and what is like belief. So before I went to Malaysia, I just know the information which I can get from the TV or newspaper, the Japanese TV and newspaper. But what they it's of course what they said and what I can feel in Malaysia is different. But it's just my opinion. Other people also feel. I don't know that other people also feel the same as me or not, but yes. Actually, not actually. My senior also after my exchange, my senior also went to the same university, and she is the same seminar member as me now. And what we talk even now is like Malaysian people and Indonesian people, like we really like their character, like so warm-hearted and so friendly and yeah, we even now we like when we talk about like our the semester is different, but the semester when we exchange is different, but what we feel is very similar. Yeah, and she's what she not my it's not my it's not what I said.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
If I can use her opinion, yeah, she said that she want to become Indonesian person. Yeah, she literally said because she want to join their community. Like she also like their atmosphere, and I also feel like their
Welcomed.
Welcome, and
You feel accepted.
yes. Mm-hmm. So that's why I said I was lucky to exchange in Malaysia.
Okay, so Buddy, I know that you were the member of PPIUM, which is the Association of Indonesian Students in Malaysia, and also you were the member of the PPI Malaysia. You also were the head of music organization in UUM, which is pretty cool, and also you volunteered in teaching in Korea, South Korea. So what do you think those leadership experience are quite extensive, and what do you think are the cause or what influence your leadership traits or characteristics in yourself? Is it from school, from the environment that you grow up with, your family, friends? What is it?
Okay, thank you for the question, Amel. So, from me, it starts from my family environment. So, my father just showed me how to take care of ourselves and also to be responsible to our belongings. So, yeah, I just learned from that things to build my leadership skills, and then after that, I start to become a followers first. So, at the time, I start to analyze what is the good characteristic that a leader should have, and also I learn from internet and asking for my friend about leadership skills things. So yeah, after that I try to implement to myself and also try to be useful to the environment.
So you become a follower first, and then you assessed the characteristics, and finally you implement those characteristics and show the followers who knows will become the leader as well in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Erina, I'll go back to you later, buddy. But Erina, do you have any leader figure or role model that you look up to, that you see inspires you, maybe?
Thank you for the question, Mel. The leader figure which I admire is one of office workers in exchange program. In her previous workplace, she was in charge of managing people. She watched and analyzed people very carefully, and she's always thinking about what kind of person the students are, what kind of personality they have, and how to change them to help them grow. For example, in the exchange program, students are supposed to engage in various activities. In participating in the activities, she tells the student what they should be aware of based on their previous way of thinking and living. In addition, she gives advice on how to apply what they have learned from the activity to their career path, rather than letting the activity end as a single experience. And what I found particularly impressive is that she does not give direct advice such as do this or you should do that, but rather encourage students to think by themselves. And she doesn't always give like not pleasant words, but she doesn't necessarily give, but she gives us opinions that are hard to point out to an outsider, but that get to the heart of the matter. So, and she make it important in building a relationship through daily interaction with student, because simply conveying words does not resonate with them. That is why I feel I want to listen to her opinion, and she is my image of leadership.
Very, very inspiring. If I'm not mistaken, I may conclude that she doesn't always give pleasant words.
Yeah.
She can sometimes be tough, but you know that the toughness is good for you and maybe your colleagues, the followers. That's actually really similar to characteristics of a leader, transformational leader that I read, where motivating and also providing examples and advice, even though those are not really easy to swallow if for us, but those actually are good. Like we'll take medicine. Medicine sometimes can taste bland, but it's good for our body, so we still take it. Thank you very much for sharing that one, Erina. Badi, is there any figure of a leader or someone, a person that you look up to, that you think or you see inspires you to become a better leader or have better leadership traits in your life?
Yes, of course. The figure that I look up to is my father, as I mentioned before, because he taught me how to lead well, how to respect others, and also how to treat things in a proper way. So yeah, he's my muse.
Muse. That's a cool word. Very, very great. Thank you for your answer.
All right.
All right, Erina. We see that the world, I think, still currently need a figure of a leader, maybe someone who can change this world to a better place. Do you have any advice for the young child or younger generations who will soon become a leader in the future?
I think I want them to have tolerance and a lot of knowledge. And first, tolerance is important in making relationship with various people from diverse, it's many people who have various backgrounds, but only tolerance can sometimes lead us astray in our decision. That's why I think I want them to have many knowledge, and they will help them to have many suggestions
So if I may conclude, tolerance is one of the important key of characteristics, because it allows you to view people or certain condition from different perspective, and also having a lot of knowledge, because it will open your eye and help you make better decisions that hopefully can benefit many people, not just a particular a group of certain people. Thank you so much. Okay, Badi, same question goes to you. Do you have any advice for the younger generations who will in the future become the leader, because the world is in their hand, and maybe certain traits or characteristics that they may have or must have?
Okay, for the young generation, the advice that I can give to them is they need to have humbleness, because as we know, they maybe face different problems compared to us, but when they have that kind of trait, they will see things from different perspective, and also can be able to appreciate things more. I think that's the important attitude that they need to have, humbleness.
Because every generations may face different problems.
Yes.
It depends on maybe technology, people change, the technology change, the issues change. So one thing that remains the same is humbleness that they must have in order to maybe understand people who are in lower conditions, even though the leader is someone who come from a rich background, good economy background, or those kind of things. But with humbleness, I think that it makes him understand people who are not as wealthy and as lucky as him. That's a great point from you. So basically, unfortunately, we have come to the end of our talk or our sharing session. I'd like to thank Erina and also Badi for attending today, for sparing your time, your precious time. I wish it could be a lot longer, and I'd like to apologize for any mistakes during this session. Hope to talk to you guys again in the future, and I wish you guys stay healthy and stay safe, you and your family, and all people around you. And that is all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.